And we are live. I'm just going to give it a minute to get the show started. How's everybody doing? I'm going to give it a minute. Get this show on the road. Another day of red. Only thing almost no cryptos are up today. Except Tether. Up 0.43%. That's how you make the money with Tether. Tether's subject to a ton of controversy that I will talk about in a future video. So the main point of this live stream is going to be about how I got involved with cryptocurrency, how I started trading, started investing, how I got involved, started my YouTube channel, a variety of different things. But I'm going to do that in a couple minutes. I did just want to get the chat started. Any questions, feel free to ask. Last live stream did very well. I like, as far as the markets goes, like, of course it's not a good day, but if you have to look at the long term. You really have to look at the long term. Hey, what is up, Spencer? That's serious. Yeah, XRP has been down quite a bit lately. It's down 14, almost 15% today, but the whole market is down. There is a lot of good news coming out with XRP that we'll be talking about on the channel in this week and next week. I want to actually, today I did a video called The Current State of Ethereum. I want to do a video on the current state of Ripple XRP. We're going to talk about all the partnerships and why this XRP is going to definitely recover once this bear market is over with. But any other questions? Like, lately I've been putting a lot of time and effort into ICOs, surprisingly, because my attitude has been, if crypto's in a bear market right now, ICOs take months to develop. So I've been putting money into ICOs because I'm playing 6 months down the line when the ICO is released. I'm hoping it's released and we're in a bull market when it's released. So it's kind of, do you understand what I'm saying? I've been putting more money. I have been buying some of the dips I have been buying in crypto, but I've been putting a decent amount into ICOs because I'm planning ahead. 5-6 months down the line, once these tokens hit the exchange, that's what I've been planning for. Do you think the whales are manipulating the market? It is possible. For Bitcoin, at least, I know the whole Mt. Gox thing, you would consider that a whale. That wasn't necessarily manipulation. That was just someone who had a lot of Bitcoin selling a lot of Bitcoin, and of course that increases supply and the price goes down. Yeah, but as far as whales go, there's some manipulation. There definitely always has been some manipulation in the cryptocurrency markets, but how much is there? I mean, it really depends. The bigger the cryptocurrency markets get, the less manipulation will happen. And the reason for that is because the bigger the market cap gets for a particular cryptocurrency, that means it will take someone a lot more money to push the price around, if that makes sense. So if you have a cryptocurrency that has a market cap of $100,000, which isn't a lot of money, of course, you have a whale come in, they only need like $20,000 to push the price around. If they have more, they can push it around even more. But 20 grand, 25 grand, that's a quarter. That's you could push the price around with that. But when you're talking about billion-dollar market caps, hundreds of millions, you need a lot more cryptocurrency to push prices around, if that makes sense. That's why a lot of cryptocurrency manipulators, they will usually go to more altcoins than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has such a large market cap. So, and I'm not saying that doesn't mean there's no manipulation. Like if you have like millions and millions of dollars, yeah, you could have some effect on Bitcoin's price and do some manipulation. But where the real manipulation is in the very low market cap altcoins. I know people in this industry who just pump those things like crazy. They'll put like a ton of money in them, people buy it, and then they dump it at the end. So, got to be careful with the super low market cap altcoins. You definitely have to be careful with that. Bitcoin just sucks lately. I mean, I'm still a believer in Bitcoin. I still am. I just think that it's a bear market. I mean, everything's down. How much will Bitcoin rebound? I think it will, at the very least, within the next year, sometime this year, get back up to its all-time high. I'm hoping it's going to pass it, but it depends on how long this bear market lasts. Once FOMO kicks in, who knows how high Bitcoin could go. And what happens with manipulation sometimes, if they do manipulate the market, is they will buy, they'll manipulate it, get the price really low, and then they'll buy it, and when it shoots back up, they'll make all their money. So that is one cause of price manipulation. So that's definitely something to look for. Yeah, as you can see, Bitcoin is down almost 12%. Ethereum's down almost 13%. Ripple is down almost 15%. Bitcoin Cash almost 13%. Litecoin 10%. Cardano taking a really huge hit at 17%. But there are a lot of opportunities to get in. So some hackers hacked the Binance, caused this huge price drop, right? Yeah, I read about the Binance hack. I'm sure that had some effect on it, because if I'm not mistaken, they were selling off Bitcoin and converting it into altcoins, or was it the reverse? I'm not quite certain. Let me look into that. Binance hack. Pretty sure that's what happened. But now today, Binance offers $250,000 bounty for the rest of the hackers. So Binance is not playing any games. But yeah, that definitely has some FUD effect, because a lot of the newer investors will sell when they hear any type of things about hackings or anything like that. So I feel like a lot of the newer investors will sell when they hear accusations of a hacking or any type of exchange going down, right? Because they don't, they get scared and then they FUD. That's why you don't keep all your money on the exchange. That's why I've been saying in previous videos, you should never keep more than like 10% of your money on the exchange, because if an exchange gets hacked, then you are a goner, right? If you keep your money in your personal wallet, a hardware wallet, a paper wallet, keep it offline, you're not going to be able to be hacked. A lot of newer investors get confused when these hackings happen. They think the cryptocurrency itself is being hacked, but it's not. The exchange is being hacked. A wallet is being hacked. People get this wrong all the time. I talk to them in IRL, where they're like, oh, Bitcoin was hacked like 4 times, hasn't it? It's like, no, Bitcoin has never been hacked. The exchange was hacked, right? Like if a bank robbery occurs, you wouldn't say the US dollar was hacked or the US dollar was robbed. No, the bank was robbed and people stole the US dollar. Same thing with Bitcoin. If an exchange gets hacked, Bitcoin was not hacked. If Ethereum exchange gets hacked, Ethereum was not hacked. the exchange was hacked in the cryptocurrency, right? So that's something a lot of newer investors get wrong. Just as pumps aren't sustainable, same goes with overselling. This can recover at any time. I mean, yeah, that's supply and demand. If you actually look at the RSI, once we get down to more support levels, I'm expecting a bounce back. So I haven't sold anything. I've actually been buying more. I don't know how far this market could go down. I mean, it could go down a lot more. We don't know. But I'm confident that in the long term, this technology is going to have value and it's going to change the world. So that's why I kind of try and not focus. Like, I do trading videos. I do trading here and there. I shouldn't say here and there. I do trading multiple times a week, but I kind of separate my trading mentality from my long-term mentality. When I'm trading, I'm doing short-term. When I'm hodling, when I'm investing, I'm thinking long-term. So like if I put money into Ethereum, right, I'm not considering selling my Ethereum for a long period of time. So that is definitely something to consider. Now, I guess I was going to talk a little bit about my cryptocurrency journey, how I got involved in cryptocurrency. So growing up, I was always on the computer. I was always playing video games. I was not really big into sports. Like, I played sports, but I was never really big into it. I liked online games, and I even liked a little bit of online gambling. So I got involved. I've heard about Bitcoin because of a politician who kind of got me not in, and this isn't political video at all. A politician by the name of Ron Paul, who he ran in 2008 and 2012, and he spoke about the monetary system heavily. Okay, and he really brought attention to the Federal Reserve and inflation and Austrian business cycle theory, okay? And that's how I got involved with crypto. So I was like a young, impressionable kid, and I looked into these things. I still hold most of these opinions. And I got into these things, and I started looking into, well, if the Federal Reserve could print as much money as they want, then that they could reduce your savings whenever they want. So if you have $1,000 saved and the Federal Reserve does quantitative easing and prints all this money, increase in supply, the value of your $1,000 goes down. So I was always against centralization of being able to expand the supply to unlimited ends. Now, I'm not, there are cryptocurrencies I'm invested in that have a big supply, but not unlimited. So the unlimited supply thing of the Federal Reserve is kind of how I got involved with crypto. I was also dabbling in computer programming at the time, dabbling in a couple different online things on, online entrepreneurship. I was doing a little bit of programming. And so cryptocurrency was just what I got involved in. It just was, okay? And I was passionate about it because I was passionate about the idea of decentralization and of a new technology that could increase efficiency, increase freedom, increase liberty, okay? So that's how I got involved with cryptocurrency. Now, I started buying Bitcoin in high school, and some people were like, oh, so you must be a millionaire now. Well, not exactly. I bought Bitcoin in high school, and I'm in my early 20s, so that wasn't that long ago. But it was a significant amount of time long ago. I've made great returns on Bitcoin. I've sold very little Bitcoin in the 5 years or 3-4 years I've owned it, okay? I haven't sold that much, but I didn't put that much in at the beginning, because think about it. If you're a high school student, which I was, 4 years ago, however you want to look at it, whichever year, you don't have a job. So it's like if you invest in Bitcoin, when I invested in Bitcoin, I wasn't putting thousands in. I was putting a couple hundred in, okay? So that's how. Now today I have a job, I have my YouTube channel, I do a couple different online businesses. I have a Patreon, which thank you guys so much who support me on Patreon. I really appreciate it. We're going to get a really great group going soon where we're going to have a huge Discord chat or maybe a Telegram chat. And we're going to have so much talks about crypto. It's going to be crazy. And the Patreon link is in the description if you did want to go there. But moving on from that, now I have so much more working money, and I taught myself how to trade. In high school, I was teaching myself how to trade, and once I felt I was comfortable with trading, I started doing it more, and I was like, this actually works. You could actually, read them. It's not 100%, right? It's never 100%. People who say, oh, it doesn't work at all, they're wrong. People who say it works 100% of the time, they're wrong. Truth is in the middle. It will work like 75 to like 80% of the time if you know what you're doing and you use it in the right market, okay? And so I taught myself how to trade in high school, and I got out of high school. I moved out of my mother's house second I turned 18, basically, right? And there was a period in time where I was broke and I only had crypto, but I wasn't selling. And slowly but surely I traded more and I built my wealth up, okay? So like, I'm pretty successful for a dude in their early 20s who didn't go to college or anything like that, who just I taught myself everything I know, okay? So when I do trading videos, I don't have a financial degree. I just taught myself. And the results speak for themselves. I mean, I've helped a lot of people make money, okay? I've had emails from people, dude, that technique you showed me made me like a 10x return, okay? Or that ICO you talked about, that I had people who talked about Pearl. And I don't get it right 100% of the time. I don't claim to. There will be hiccups along the way. I make mistakes here and there. But like 75% of the time, I'm getting it right. And I'll get emails, hey dude, thanks for the video on Pearl. You turned my $1,000 into like $80,000 or something crazy like that. And it just makes me feel really good. So my crypto journey has not even close to come to an end. It never will come to an end because I'll be here till the end talking about crypto, trading crypto, investing in crypto. I'm not going anywhere, okay? And I get a lot of support on the channel. The channel people love. I've been gaining subscribers every day. Some days are lower than others, but every day I grow more. And I really just appreciate everyone who subscribes and shares the videos and likes them. It really helps me out so much. I really do appreciate it. So my crypto journey, to just sum it up, started in high school. I was always kind of not really a nerd, but kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but like I just was a very indoorsy person, okay? And I just naturally got into crypto. It just came to me. And I taught myself trading, I taught myself technical aspects of blockchain technology, a couple different things, and eventually I was just pretty knowledgeable on it about crypto. I started talking about it and this channel just took off. So I've been doing this for about 6 months now, I think. Maybe more, maybe like 8 months actually. But yeah, and people have really been great about it. The live streams do pretty well for a channel my size, so. But yeah, my cryptocurrency journey, I mean, it's changed my life. Before cryptocurrency, and again, I've also got involved with it a little bit through gambling and stuff, which I don't gamble at all anymore. But in the past, I did do some gambling with crypto online, because it was legal and because you're not using, US dollars, so. That's actually very similar to, I think, Doug Polk's story, he's another bigger cryptocurrency YouTuber. He makes alright content, pretty good content, and very similar to his story as far as the gambling thing goes, so. But yeah, guys, any final thoughts on anything, let me know. If not, I'll end the show in about a minute. But any final comments, questions, concerns, let me know in the comment section below. I'm also going to put out a video I want you guys to watch. about a ICO that looks pretty interesting to me. Maybe throw a few $100 in it. I'll put it in the chat for you guys. It's for an ICO that looks pretty interesting. Make sure you check it out. Norm, same here. Yeah, Norm, I would not sell. It just doesn't make sense, right? Don't sell. That's my advice, okay? Selling right now is the worst thing you could do. I mean, maybe if you like have enough to retire, like if you're talking like retirement money, then maybe sell, but there's no point in selling right now. Because we're going to bounce back from this. We've bounced back many times before. Okay? We've just been run up. So, don't think anyone has any other questions. Thank you for everyone who showed up in the live stream. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one, and thank you for tuning in to the Naughty Investing Show. Peace out, guys.